Creativerse. It's going to be the beginning on a new world that I will be playing. I hope you can join me in the fun. Let's hop in. Alright, welcome to Creativerse. You should see down below that they do have a holiday event going on right now still. I am not going to be accepting the stuff for that, as I will be keeping that for when the next year comes around. I am going to be going into worlds here, my worlds, new world, and this is going to be called Dreamlines, similar to our to the YouTube scene that I in creating in City Skylines. As this is not going to be open to the public, I am not messing with anything else. Default, everyone's going to be set to visitors. I'm going to have no PvP on this one, and I'm going to leave everything else World Pro settings, because I have Pro. That's why I have this. I'm also going to have more treasures and peaceful creatures. I'm also going to have low gravity and more rigor. Sparse creatures is not what I'm going to have. My background will be Celestial Skybox. Combat will be switched to easy. Now this is going to take a little bit to load in. My goal for this Let's group is create a couple unique blueprints and actually dive in and start creating things with Creativerse. I really want to build a unique element, so to speak. The end goal is to create like a town inside Creativerse, but we've got to build up to that point. So we're going to first be building sort of a base. And this video is going to be finding an area that I want to manipulate and change, as well as develop and grow more resources and whatnot. I actually like this mountain over here because of that reason. We've also got some snow above us. I just like the way this looks. So we're going to dig into here and create sort of an underground mining station. Mining slash storage base area. And that's where this is going to be. I'm going to dig it out into here and whatnot. Now, let's see what kind of items we want to craft. Well, we've got our first cell unlocked, so we're going to need to go out and get these items. Nice things, you can track them, you can even favor them to help you make those items again. This is from the event. I'm not really going to go into those. I do want to get to where this element here I can use, but I gotta work up to that. So we'll be tracking couple of key items that need to be built in order to get to that point. The reason why I have the super extractor recipe already is because I've played the game before. Also, if you look up recipes, you can go into an adventure mode that has all those in there. Variety of lighting options, which I will do and help out with later on. I will be building and getting gear up, storage, all this fun jazz stuff that I have available and whatnot. This is where blueprints are. I can build some of these and stuff like that. They are really nice. As you can see, I have a library full of stuff. See, this allows you to work with those, but I need a couple things to get to that point, which is something we are going to be working towards. Now, as you realize, the items that I'm tracking, it shows up on the side of my screen here, and it tells me what I need. I'm going to be right now looking for a particular wood type that I need to unlock our processor so I can make one, as well as to where I can get started. Now, there are some other unique elements that we can pick right up, like this. We will need some of these for stuff as well. Ooh. Due to low gravity, my jump will count for more. These acorns here are really useful for studying mobs and whatnot. But right now, I am not doing that. Not what I'm looking for. So, we're going to go on an adventure. But I found the wood that I was looking for, which is right here. And so, I'm actually going to dig out sort of a way up, due to I want to get to the top of this tree. Now, you all were probably wondering why I want to get to the top of this tree. Because if I don't do that, I'll end up with bits hanging in midair and leaving bits behind. And this is also going to be my primary way of getting up to where I hope I can get some honey or beeswax. I think it's what they called it. And that'll be a needed material needed to build some other items as well. And I'm okay. That is almost not good. Okay. Now, that also allowed me to find this. These leaves will become useful, but right now I am digging the leaves out so where I can get access to these blocks here, which have vines on them. I will need that for a couple items that I'll need to make. So finding this is a good thing. I'm going to go ahead and pick that all up from what I see. Then we're going to jump back up and work on going higher. These yellow flowers, as you can see, I do need them, so I will pick them up as I see them. And we found some beeswax, which is good. That's the reason why I came up here for. And when you're harvesting beeswax and stuff from a tree, there is a chance, low one, a chance of where you can get a queen bee hive. And that, like queen bee, like I just picked up right now, those can be turned into, if you set it up correctly. Later on, after I do research on how to do that, I will be setting that up so where I can have a consistent supply of beeswax, because that is a useful item to have access to. Later on, I'll get into farming and other elements as well that will also be useful. So now that we've done this, I'm kind of jumping back down, and I'm looking for my area that ooh. It's definitely not over here. Okay, not over here. It's probably over there. Yep, here we go. Made it back. Now, I'm going to hit Q to bring up our crafting. I'm going to unlock our crafter, and as you can see, I need the vines in order to make this. Well, now we've got it. This will unlock Forge, which means items we don't have access to yet. Now I am going to be claiming these areas here. Due to it being me, I wouldn't nearly have to, but it's a matter of habit. Now, I'm going to need to dig me out a little section to start developing my underground inside the mountain base. Eventually we will move to an external element out this way, but right now just working in here is good. I'm going to place my processor. I'm going to go F, and I'm going to make some slabs of each. That is going to need to run. Now that I've got that, I'm going to start working on digging my mine shaft down. I'm going to go Q. I'm going to take this and I'm going to untrack that. Then I'm going to hit Q again and come back up. Hit F to get back in, F to get all those. Now I'm going to hit Q. See, now I've got that. If I need bedrock, but I'm going to untrack and track again. Untrack and then craft me one of those. Unlock this one, which is a better version of this one. I'm actually going to do 2 of those because I probably am going to need them. And now we can go on down. Back to what we were doing. You'll know when we've gone down low enough. Now, this is why I need the extractor for, is these nodes. I'm going to hit E, which is going to allow me to bring what I made down onto my bar. I'm going to just toss the rest of this up into my inventory. I'm going to hit 2. There we go. This will give me how much coal? 6, which is good. But because I did find a coal node, I'm going to see how much coal there is around it, because that is going to be a needed item for many things. And so far, it's just those 4. But there was one right above here. So, as you can see, it can be upwards and downwards too. So, now that I've got that there, I'm going to continue because I still haven't found bedrock. And that is something that I need. Now you're probably wondering why I did that. It's because I accidentally took a block away that I didn't want to take away. Now, as you can see, I now found my bedrock. So I can't go down any further, but I will be able to once I take this. Then come back up to my processor, chop some more wood. I'm also going to chop some stone too, because I'm going to need the extractors. And now I just basically, since I have one done, go like that, go Q again. Now I can make my first glove. This didn't unlock a new one, which I gotta dig down further to get stuff like the bedrock and all that goody old jazz. Now, it automatically equipped that because I didn't have one equipped. Now, I'm going to go Q again, and I'm going to click on here and cancel out the tracking that I've got going on. I need to do that so what I'm looking for is clear. Now that I've got the glove, I can come down here. Sorry for it being dark. It is what it is for right now. I can now pick up the various blocks that are at this level now. And now I'm going to sit here and gather some of these up. Now my next goal, after getting this forge up, is I'm going to actually be digging down again, which I can actually start doing while I'm gathering up these. And look for more items, as well as next layer where I can't dig up anymore. And it's simple as that. Now, as you can see, malachite, this one right here, this is needed for another. But look, I unlocked something. Ooh, if I drop down now, I'm going to die. So, I'm going to take a look and see if I can build me way a ladder of sorts. Okay, so I need to dig out further. This is... Ah! Okay, I fell. Which means I'm going to have to dig my way back up to right here. Okay, so to mark it, I'm going to put block like that. Now, jumping down in this cave isn't necessarily a bad thing, just a little unexpected. So, I've got obsidian nodes here. You've seen the coal. Got a couple fire, which I can't pick up yet. So got more obsidian, some fossils. Not a bad, decent sized cave. And it does have a lot of nice resources in it. It does have more malachite for me too, which I do need for the next glove. So I'll follow the node here and gather it up. And I'm just seeing how far around this. So it's not very big, but it's still nice. And I will grab a fossil block just so I have it discovered. Now, going to be looking for, right there is where I put it. So I'm opening down about right there. That does look right. fell down. This is also where I think. Whoa! No, it wouldn't glide. Ah! I thought so. I did have a light. I just forgot where it was. Ah! That would be. And could very well be. Okay. Aha. Get out of there. Ooh. Go that way. Come on. And I'm connected back up. Okay. Now that works. Now that I'm connected back up and I'm worried about being stranded down here, I'm going to take number 2 here and place it. Now I'm going to run back over here. See, if these mobs weren't peaceful, I would have a very, very severe problem of being attacked, which would hamper a lot of things. Now, I'm going to come up here. I'm going to access my processor, collect everything as it completed. I am going to chop some more, but instead of stone now, I'm going to do limestone, as it will be much more beneficial. Now that I have what I need, I am going to hit Q. I'm going to come down, click on the forge, untrack anymore, and craft my one. Now I'm also going to craft another one of these. And voila. Now I can take this with fuel and make that, which will be useful. But we also have a couple new items that unlocked with us doing. We also have this that we can make for healing when we're attacking. Because I am pro, I do have the gold potion to make stuff with gold. But I also have a sword to be made that I can make now, which unlocks the stone sword, which eventually we'll unlock more. And same with the armor. I am going to make a chest because it will unlock this stone chest, which we will be able to make. To unlock more. It's also unlock the wiring tool for things, which is really nice and handy. This gave us, by the coal, we got boom boom, as I see it, which is really nice. We also have ability to make some wood walls, which we are not going to do. We do have the ability now to make a bed, which is nice, but we're not going to do. I am going to make 2 doors because that will allow me to close the doors so I can quit having mobs wandering in and out where I'm crafting. And that is it. Okay. So, we're going to put down number 8. F. And now we have 24 slots that we can put stuff in. I'm going to basically empty out everything I currently have on me except for the doors and extractor because I don't want them on me. I'm going to hit 3, I'm going to place a door there and there. Now I am going to open this and blink. Come on. Go on. Now my moms are in here with me. And there is the crest guy for something. But I'm not going to show you guys that because that's not what this is going to be. Alright. This is where I'm going to leave this episode at. This is episode 1 of our Building Our World Dreamlines. I hope you can enjoy.